Fairy dust gives elementary students the opportunity to play with sensitivity and learn very delicate touches. Fairy dust is studio licensed and comes with a bonus fairy coloring page. It's the 5th piece in the Mythical Creatures Series. Get Fairy Dust as an immediate download only on composecreate.com. There's just a few tips I wanted to share about this piece. The first is that C sharp, when the student crosses their left hand and plays it, tell them that that is the moment that the fairy just blows the fairy dust on them, and they should just barely blow it. Almost like a kiss of fairy dust. And that way that C sharp is just the punctuation that you need, but not too loud. Also, another tip to remember is that this whole piece actually is played to the right of middle C, so just be careful not to let the student start in the middle C position and then be leaning. You always want the student to be centered around where they're playing, so there's no reason why they can't use that right side of the piano bench. And one final tip. You may be a little bit bothered if your student can't play that G, the A, and the B all at the same time. You know, they can just kind of land on it in a sort of sloppy way, but actually that's okay in this case, because if you think about the way fairy dust falls, it would not be falling all at the same time. That would be too sudden. So it's okay if it's a little messy. That's okay. And just let them play it in any way that's okay, or any way that works for their hands. Just keep their fingers nice and curved, and that way they can just be as even as possible, but it doesn't have to be perfectly even, because fairy dust doesn't fall perfectly evenly.